Hello, and welcome to our Vampire the Masquerade 5th Edition Chronicle, Vancouver by Night. Sorry, not Vancouver by Night, Adjacent by Night, Fractured. That's the one.
Fuck Vancouver by Night.
Ditto.
As a warning, this is a mature game, and it explores some dark and troubling themes. These may include body horror, gore, violence, loss of character agency, gaslighting, mind control, and many others. Our players have discussed consent and boundaries, and we collectively avoid situations that may be triggering. The players will always let me know if anything gets uncomfortable by using yellow and red cards in our private chat. If you as a viewer ever feel uncomfortable or triggered, please pause and step away. Our streams are available on YouTube after the game, so you can always come back to an episode when you feel ready, or just skip ahead to the next one. Thank you for our wonderful host and sponsor, Level Up Dice, for giving us the opportunity to share our story with you. Please support them by purchasing their exquisite dice or by spreading word about them on social media. And that turned off my light entirely. That's great. So this week's dice is the Bruja, for no apparent reason.
I don't believe you.
That's fair. Yeah, occasionally it does have reason. Also, our other sponsor, Dogmite Games. Dogmite Games is the best gaming company you've never heard of. They combine craftsmanship with artistry to create truly unique pieces of functional art for your game, from dice boxes and rolling trays to fully sculpted Valhalla screens for GMs. Each piece is created on-site in the workshop in Michigan by a devoted team of craftsmen. And I've got the Gangrel one. So, I keep forgetting to get Brennan to record the fangin' and bangin' part.
Banging and fanging.
Fangin' and bangin'.
That's wrong. You've done it wrong.
Now it's time to introduce the vampires. As you would remember from 2 weeks ago, there's still a split going on here. So let's start with Sam. Yeah, that's right.
Hello,
Yeah,
everyone. I'm Samantha McClarty, and I'm playing Elena Cortez, the La Sombra, and I told them what was going to happen. I told them about the hotel, told them about the crypt. Nobody believed me. Now look where we are. Told you so. Maybe next time you'll listen.
Can confirm. Lex.
Hi, I am Lex. I play Cassandra, the newly Humanity 3 Toreador. And, I just wanted to go somewhere with a hot tub. I don't get what the problem is.
And now it's time for a counterpoint. Let's go with Matt.
Hi, I'm Matthew Webb, and I am playing the Sabat La Sombra Victor Christos, and I'm still trying to figure out how insane everything around here is.
Very.
Yeah. And Jonathan.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jonathan. I am playing the Sabat La Sombra Silas Gowden, and I am wondering where exactly I am going and why the fuck I am in this handbasket.
Yeah, this elevator ain't going up. That's all I'm saying. So, when last we saw the vampires that you see on screen, they had decided to head back into Los Angeles after introductions were made. It turns out Victor and Silas and some other members of their pack ran Cassandra and Elena off the road, and they were accosted by another pack. There's kind of a struggle going on in the Sabat at the moment to see who's going to come out being top dog, pun intended. So
We're winning.
after dispatching some of the other vampires, they decided to head back into Los Angeles because there was all this Kane talk. People kept talking about Kane and about a place that Kane had that may even be slightly adjacent to our reality, that is not actually there, but it's there. So they eventually made it to that particular location where the hotel was that they had stayed in previously for Cassandra and Elena. And there was some let's just say, aggressive negotiations with the pack leader that is against them, and some killing of hostages. And, everything kind of went sideways from there. Again, pun intended. And they ended up in the penthouse once again of what can only be described as Kane Tower.
Cassandra got her goddamn penthouse after all.
Yeah.
All I want.
I told you it's better not to fight it. Just give her what she wants.
They decided to show Victor and Silas around a little bit into the crypt, for lack of a better term, where there was 3 sarcophagi that were all kind of aimed towards a pillar that has something that was supposed to be there but is missing. And after a bit of talking about it back and forth, one of the sarcophagi, the lid shifted and dust came out. And that is where we ended the last episode. So that's where we're going to start off this episode, on one of those cliffhangers. So the coffin, or the sarcophagi, shifts a little bit on the lid. You can hear the grinding of stone on stone. There's the poof of kind of dust of many, many centuries and millennia that has developed over time. What do you all do?
Huh.
That did not happen the last time that we were here.
I take a few steps back from the sarcophagus as I was standing near it.
Probably a good idea.
And I will activate Tenebrous Avatar.
Oh.
I
course
don't
you
get
do.
hungrier.
Okay.
Of course you do.
I shift into Solid Shadow.
Oh, cool.
I do that all the time.
No, you do the sink into the floor thing.
What do you think that is?
Huh?
That I become the shadows.
Cool.
Neither of you fucking worried?
Not really. We already stayed the night here once. Figured if anything was going to happen, it would have happened then.
We'll either make friends with it or kill it. That's
Oh, yeah,
usually
good.
what we do.
It could potentially kill us, but usually that does not ever work out in that favor at all.
That's not worked even once.
Fucking. Silas need to take a step or two back further.
Yeah.
Silas has the brains.
What is
Yeah.
the phrase? Carpe noctem. Seize the night.
Yes, I speak fucking Latin. I know what you said.
I thought we were talking about carpets, and I was really confused.
I slink over towards my child.
Okay.
Cassandra, do you want to knock on it, or I don't know?
Sure, yeah, I could do that.
That sounds like a great way to get devoured by whatever the fuck is awake in there now and probably very hungry.
Okay, just hold on just 1 second before you knock on it. Just, you should probably get ready to do the thing. Or maybe, okay, how about I will knock on it and you do the thing, whatever comes out.
Storyteller, I'm activating Arms of Aramon.
That sounds fair.
Gonna get ready to Umbra's clutch whoever the fuck decides to open this goddamn thing. I may as well, they might frenzy on me, that's fine, but at least they won't be eaten.
And what everyone who's playing the home game is seeing here is the Sabat members definitely have latched on to the theory of I don't have to outrun the bear. I just have to outrun you. If I'm further away from the bear at the start, that gives me an advantage.
I'm also going to activate the arms of the airman as well.
There's a lot of arms of airmen floating around in this particular place right now.
I would like to use my arms to shove the lid of the sarcophagus off.
Off completely?
Okay, that
All
was
right.
smart.
Convenient.
I was going to knock.
I mean, you still can. There's still like the sarcophagus that's there. You can knock on the side of it.
Maybe if we're lucky, whoever comes out will be able to make this better. I'm just going to point at the open wound.
Victor,
You're a fucking vampire. Walk it off.
slapping all the potents into it.
Why would I want to walk it off if I can have somebody just poof make it better without any effort?
So everyone sees the arms. There's multiple different arms of Airman floating around, and some of them go towards the top of the sarcophagi and push the lid off, and you can hear the grinding of stone on stone in a really fast as it leans over, hits, and then flips over onto its top. And there's another just plume of dust that comes out of it.
Moments I'm glad I don't breathe.
I'm gonna stand
Hello?
closer. I have my arms kind of in front of Cassandra. That way, just in case something happens, she can, as I'm pushing her ass out the door.
So what I'm gathering from this is no one's actually looking in the sarcophagi.
Oh, I'm absolutely looking in
Oh.
it.
Oh, yeah,
Not at face
100%.
level because I'm smarter than that. But
You can't quite see if there's anything in it from stepping further back where you are.
Die.
Well, I'm still fully in the room, and I think Elena is too.
yeah, I'm still fully in the room. I haven't fled the room.
No, I mean like the sarcophagi is about, give or take, about like mid chest height, and then you moved further away from it. So if there's something in it, it'll be kind of down near the bottom.
Oh, so we have to do the extra stupid, like, lean over it and look. Oh, that's
I'm just
awful dumb.
I'm gonna lean. I'm gonna have one of my arms just kind of slowly kind of go inside and do a tap tap inside.
Storyteller, can I
Wiggle
go
its
across
toe,
the
like-
ceiling in
Yeah,
shadow form?
yeah.
I'm gonna go over the ceiling above it and look in.
There's a lot of, you can't quite tell if it's sand or if it's dust, but there's a layer of something there. And you can kind of, like, if you go back and forth a little bit to try to kind of suss it, like how much is actually in there, it would be more than enough to cover something if it was like a human-sized body that's in there.
I slip back to Silas and go, it's full of dust covering something. I whisper in his ear.
I'm absolutely not gonna go and
I think you really
Excavate.
should go in and lift it up.
I do my arm.
there are easier ways to get me killed, Victor.
Not
Like,
ones
wait.
that give us a personal introduction into Enoch or Irad or Zilla or whoever this is.
This would be,
Gets me fucking eaten. God damn it, fine.
from what you can tell, Victor, the symbols that you already kind of figured out, this would be Enoch.
Oh, good. We get to meet Granddad.
I hate you so much. So
That's
I'm
exactly
going to.
how you're supposed to feel about your sire.
That's on point.
That's true.
So I'm gonna go and do the dumb of
I'll follow
walking to the sarcophagus. Of course you will, because
I'll
you're
follow
gonna
too.
be fine.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
We're all gonna do this.
So what I'm gathering here is that this is a Scooby-Doo type moment where
Yeah.
everybody's kind of leaning on each other, tiptoeing
Pretty
forward.
much.
Yeah.
Apparently, I'm Fred.
Yep. So you get up to the side of the sarcophagus. Just giving it a quick glance once over, like you can tell that the scraping marks that are on the sarcophagus on near where the lid was. This is basically the first time that this has moved in probably 3,000 or 4,000 years.
Yeah, that makes sense. Great. Are you sure you just don't want to go to the hot tub now? And
Still an option.
okay.
I slip back up to
Tired.
the ceiling.
Do you need somebody to hold your hand? Because I'm just
Nope.
really good at that.
Nope.
Damn.
And with that, I will reach in to try to clear away some of this dust or ash or sand.
Yeah, it's a weird feeling. You haven't felt anything like this. Like you felt sand. You felt like different types of sand, different consistencies of sand. This feels like weird. It's almost like a feeling of like there's almost a sticky quality to it. Like it's like you're moving your hand through sand and dust at the same time. Like it's all kind of trying to stick itself together. And you're like, where are you going? More over where the feet would be or where the head would be? Or anywhere in between?
Midsection, chest.
So you're kind of moving it around a bit. Are you using both hands, like full on leaning over into it?
I'm not that stupid, no. Just one.
That's fair. Primary hand or secondary hand?
Primary. The other hand is braced to theoretically try to throw myself backwards if something grabs me, even though I logically know that if
Give me
this thing has potence, it's got more than I do.
Dex and athletics roll.
Okay. I would like to
Rouse, I'm guessing.
yes, I
is
would
the
like to
term you-
rouse.
Yeah.
That is the word I was looking for as I panic. I don't get hungrier, which is great.
I would like to not die.
So your dex goes up by 2 using the new rules.
Oh, it is by 2, isn't it?
It is.
That is 2 successes.
You're moving your hand through and it touches something and it seems like there's a large kind of ceremonial gold and silver kind of like old school like pharaoh type necklace that's on it, and it shifts slightly and something kind of moves and it freaks you out and you would jump back.
Is there a problem?
There's definitely something in there, and now it knows that somebody just reached in to touch it. So,
Storyteller, I would like to use Oblivion Sight and Sense the Unseen on this particular thing.
Oh joy.
Welcome to being blind.
Sense the Unseen is, I believe, wits and aspects.
Yes.
They are both free powers. Yeah, wits and aspects. Or resolve and aspects, whichever one you feel like using.
I'll use Wits. 5 successes.
You close your eyes a few times. Actually, let's do the Oblivion sight first. So it'll be Wits and Oblivion.
Even better. Seven successes.
So you blink a few times. You get kind of a sheen over your eyes as your eyes go jet black. And you,
Well, I'm shadow at the
you're
moment, so they're all
more
jet black.
more jet black. But in the shadow form, actually, that's a bit better of a description. You can the rest of you can kind of see where Victor's quote unquote shadow is on the ceiling. And then like these kind of like grayish, kind of silvery sheened eyes kind of appear where the head would be in the shadow. And Victor, what you see is there's definitely something in there that is very connected to the Shadowlands. It's in kind of a human-ish silhouette.
And Sense the Unseen, same deal?
Same deal. Like it's almost overpowering how much magical artifact stuff is in this room.
I slipped back down to Silas and said, there's definitely a human thing in there.
Yeah, no shit.
Cassandra,
Right.
Yes.
are you bored yet?
I'm kind of bored, yeah. I was thinking about going and getting like a dustbuster to like and just handle this.
Probably a good idea.
Okay. I don't know how to vacuum.
How about instead, okay, you practiced lots of times, I'm sure, birthdays, you blow out the candles. Perhaps if you do that. No.
Elena, you think I'm really dumb.
No.
But do you think it would work?
Totally, you should give it a try.
Okay, so I'm gonna sidle up to this coffin, and I'm not gonna do what Elena suggested because I'm not that stupid. But I am gonna kind of like scoop some of this out and like start flinging it out of the way. Gross.
Gonna use the arms of the
Gross.
airmen to help kind of try to push stuff. Especially where I think the face might be. I'm just gonna...
Yeah, I'm going for the faciular kind of region here.
Face-ticular area.
Oh my god, I hate everything, but if they actually die, then we don't get paid for this, so fine. Yes, I'm helping.
You move a lot of the kind of particulates that are in there, and there's kind of like it's like kind of a dark black skinned, like sunken cheek, mummified type creature in there.
Okay, so what if... Because I've seen stuff like this before, so what if... I'm pretty sure it's going to take like some blood to make him wake up.
Probably not ours.
Don't do that then.
Didn't somebody leave
Probably.
somebody knocked out outside?
Yeah,
No,
but they
you
left
killed
with
them.
him in the van.
No,
There was another.
I did
The one I
not leave
staked.
him in the van. We're referring to the other hostage that
Right.
would
that
have
one.
theoretically been our way out of here, but at this point, I'm willing to sacrifice that dumbass in order to make sure that we get out of here. Okay,
Do it.
all right. I'm gonna go to retrieve the other member of what used to be Garrick's pack. Now he's dead.
Yeah.
Cassandra, this might take a while. Are you sure you just don't want to prick a finger and see what happens?
Do you think it would work?
No, don't do
It
that.
couldn't hurt.
It could very
feel like-
well try to eat you.
Oh, I don't like when stuff does that.
Life's never without risk.
Well, how long does Silas take to get this? Because I am gonna get bored.
Well, Silas has to go down 30 floors in an elevator.
Oh no, I'm definitely gonna end up pricking my finger and doing this. This is taking way too fucking long.
Cassandra, you really should not do that, because if you do that and it wakes up, you're the first thing it's going to latch onto. Whereas if we wait until Silas returns with the other one, and then we can just bleed that one out onto it, and he eats. Done.
Oh yeah, and then it definitely won't want to attack us or anything. Because, you know,
Maybe-
elders are chill, right?
It might be more to its senses and not just trying to, eat. More negotiable.
Cassandra pouts and leans against the wall, very purposely being like,
You could try to cocaine.
I mean, he knows they're already here, and I feel like he might be mad that we were fucking with his stuff this much.
That's very possible. Then I
I'm
guess
just
we're waiting for
suggesting the only
Silas.
way I know to speed this up.
Well, then why don't you prick your finger?
Because I'm a shadow.
Come out of the shadow and prick your fucking finger.
I don't want to.
Alright then, stop telling
get
her
that.
to do it.
See, we now understand each other. Cassandra and I think that we have a rapport.
Yeah.
I went through all the trouble to do this and get all gussied up, and I don't want to get out of it just for no good reason.
I get that. Stuff's hard to get in and out of.
Especially formal wear like this.
Tell me about it.
I'm gonna end up pricking my own damn finger.
Well,
So-
I mean, you could have just done that then. I figure we argue about this until Silas gets back.
Yeah,
Between
well-
Victor and Elena, they can keep Cassandra distracted long enough.
Silas,
Yes.
you get to the elevator, and it takes forever to get up to the 30th floor.
Oh my god.
And then eventually, you can kind of hear the bickering in the background. You hear the ding, and then the doors open, and standing in front of you is someone who you can't quite see their face necessarily,
Oh boy.
but they're wearing kind of looks like an old taxi driver and a newsy-ish hat, and they look at you and they're like, they came back, didn't they?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they did.
That's what I thought.
And one of your can't believe I'm about to say this. One of your kids is waking up, I think.
Probably not.
Wait,
Silas,
see,
was
maybe
it?
a sec. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go and see, because I assure you, they're quite dead. They're very dead.
Okay.
Come on. After you.
Okay. That's fair.
Just carrying this
Turn around
body
and-
over your shoulder.
I don't think I got downstairs to get the
Silas
body.
didn't make it downstairs yet.
Hence the that's fair. I'll walk in front. Yeah, I wouldn't want to walk. He can kick my ass, but
Can you
anyway.
blame me?
No, not at all.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So eventually they come back in after there's more bickering back and forth.
Okay, so Cassandra, I'm pretty sure that at this point, I think that the longer that we are alone together, that it's just you and I on this lovely little journey, the more I am becoming very much so like you.
Awesome.
That's a word for it.
Fun.
Awesome is a fantastic word. It can mean so many things.
You're
My
not
favorite one
wrong.
is highly destructive.
Oh, look. Again. I
Again,
told you. I was lying.
and Victor, you see the same thing. Somebody you can't quite make out what their facial features look like, but they're dressed like a 80s, 90s cab driver.
Your kid's waking up. Might be waking up. We've been debating on feeding it or not.
Yeah, it's part of the. It's part of my security feature. I assure you, they're quite dead. But it's.
Well then, who started opening the thingy?
Yeah, that'd be the security feature.
Oh.
See, people who would be able to get in here would generally know about the three of them. And if it starts to open in front of them, it'd probably scare those people off.
Why?
Oops.
They don't want to get eaten.
We don't typically scare very easily. Case in point.
So I've noticed.
You've proven your security is far from idiot-proof.
Yeah, I should have.
Wait.
That's rude.
It was rude, wasn't it?
A little bit.
Aw.
To be fair, it's a self-burn as well.
I was about to say that you both were here too, so.
Yeah.
And I'm the one that decided to actually try to see what was inside after somebody told me to go and do that.
And you opened it.
So, what brings you all back?
They didn't
Hot
believe
tubs.
us. Hot tubs,
Also that.
penthouse for her. They did not believe us, so. Ta-da.
I mean, it is kind of a fantastical story. You tell them that the person that they've been doing all of the Sabbat stuff for centuries now is alive in LA driving a cab. They're not going to believe you.
I mean,
I still
I'd
don't
believe
believe
us. Skeptic.
He knew exactly who I was without me saying anything.
Victor, right?
And how many times have we used our names in this building?
Some.
Fair.
That is fair.
When presented with someone claiming to be something just nigh of a living god, I tend to err on the side of skepticism.
Well, what would it take to prove it?
I honestly don't know.
Careful what you wish for. I'm just going to say that now.
Oh, you could let them feed off of you too.
I don't know. They're a little bitey.
I would like to do the feedy thing again because I'm still kind of. This hurts a little bit, and yeah.
Storyteller note, that was an aggravated wound.
3.
Aye.
Yeah.
Did you heal any of them?
No, it's the same. Like
It's the
we're
same day.
You can still heal one of them if you do 3 rouse checks.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. I just like
I'd rather just feed on Kane.
Right.
I don't want to do work.
No, I don't.
Just give us the special granddaddy juice and we'll be on our way.
Yeah. This is a very healthy way to deal with injury.
When I rouse the blood, I hear the voice. I don't want to hear the voice.
I suggested to walk it off, but
No, and as I told him that it is so much. Why would I want to do that when I could have something or someone make it all better without that much effort?
but you
Like-
literally
Yeah.
just
I
Elena,
really have been hanging out with you too much, Cassandra.
How is this my fault all of a sudden?
Elena, come here.
Oh, this sounds serious. You're in trouble.
I'm gonna walk over to.
Elena's in trouble.
Ooh.
Stop it!
And he's like kind of taking a look. He's like, "Oof, dragon's breath? Yeah, that's
Of course.
rough.
Mm-hmm.
That is rough.
Not a pleasant night. Mostly their fault.
Is it though?
This time.
I was gonna say we didn't actually do shit. Technically speaking, it's
because you
Cervantes'
wanted to
fault.
make sure. Okay, so if you're going to the root of it all, yes, but technically you wanted to see this place, and we came back when we could have been on our way to the other place, and this would not have happened.
And they would have just waylaid you, and then you wouldn't be able to get special grandpappy blood.
And you were quite keen on us seeing this place.
Yeah.
You were very insistent.
Excuse you, all I wanted was a penthouse. It did not have to be the special penthouse, but it had to be a good one. That was all I wanted.
I'm not denying anything.
It gets to the point that I'm just amused.
I mean, yeah.
All I know is you said that there was a decision to be made, and I cannot adequately make decisions in this state.
Well, you could take another hit of that particular necklace.
That is for special occasions. And not for me.
Necklace.
Don't I know it?
No. This is between he and I.
Already there.
I'll tell you about it later.
That is for special occasions, and that is not something that I am going to partake in again.
That is also something that you're going to need in the future. See, at some point, there's a point where I can't actually see beyond. I think many Malkavian scholars would probably have that same problem. It's, some call it Gehenna.
Okay.
Some call it Dissension, some call it the end of the world, whatever. Apocalypse to the werewolves, which is just funny shit.
Get to the point, please.
That you're gonna need that for that, which is coming up actually fairly soon.
Am I going to need it for the reason that I'm thinking about using it?
Probably not.
Because the reason that I was thinking about using it would be,
Can we just stop dancing around in circles around things right now? I mean...
Yeah, I'm getting confused.
Fine.
That's fair.
I have a special little vial of a special little blood that makes you not be able to be like this anymore. Instead, you become like a person.
Oh, fuck
Human.
Right? Gross.
Why in the world would you want that?
It's temporary. I didn't know what it was. I just tried it to see what it was. It smelled really good, so.
Yeah, no.
I tried a little bitty dropper.
Blood of Christ or something?
That's what we figure.
Yeah.
Because of course it is.
Duh.
Either way,
Blood of the big JC.
Well, is there another JC that you know about?
Juan Carlos.
Do you want to try some so that you can have proof this time too?
Absolutely fucking not.
It's not the blood of Juan Carlos.
What about you, Victor? You want a little drop? It only takes a little drop and it fucks your entire night up.
No, I think I'll pass. The last time I drank something that fucked my entire life up was Woodstock.
Yeah, that was a good time.
It really was, actually.
Of course you were there.
Who wasn't?
My intentions were to give it to somebody. Somebody.
I have a question for you, he who claims to be Cain.
Go on.
You say they're quite dead, yet, and I'm still in shadow form, but still have my eyes up. I can see that they are not entirely dead.
Well, they're mostly dead.
Mostly dead. Nice.
One doesn't become a vampire. Is that the term that they're using these days? Kindred?
Canite.
Canite. Oh, that's a good one. Great. Nothing like having an entire religion named after you.
Its species, more accurately.
3 now.
Hmm.
You have a heresy, you have a church, and you have us.
With a sword.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
I bet they're all tax exempt too.
Probably.
I'm willing to bet they don't even pay taxes to begin with, let alone needing tax exempt status.
Listen, I'm willing to deal with the forces of the Inquisition and the antediluvians, but if there's one force I am not willing to affront, it's the IRS.
Yeah.
Joking aside, I get the feeling that you would like us to go.
You could probably stay the night, I'm guessing. Or day, I guess. Cassandra does want her bath.
I do want a bath. Wait, are we gonna have weird dreams if we stay again? Because that was weird.
That was only that was kind of a one-time thing due to what you
Gotcha.
drank while you were here.
Right. Okay, then yeah. We should stay. It's nice. The beds are comfy.
We've already
And
sort of
then we
established.
start heading back to Seattle.
Yeah.
I'll go if Elena goes.
Might as well.
So
We did. That offer to initiate you still stands so that you're on a more even footing with. Goddamn, I catching myself every single time I try to say his name to not say Cerveza.
I mean, he didn't mind it when I called him that.
Yeah, you're not the Sombra though.
That's true.
That
As
is
I
true.
said it before, I'm completely okay with that. Something extra to piss him off, I'm okay with.
Cassandra, you're an expert at managing expectations.
Yes, I am. I'm not sure if that was supposed to be an insult, but I choose to take it as a compliment.
It is an observation. Take it however you wish.
She's very
Compliment it
optimis-
is.
She's
There's
very
no virtue in
optimistic.
being fragile.
Well, I'm not fragile.
That's what I appreciate about you.
Is that what you appreciate about her?
Oh. If you're insinuating what I think you're insinuating, gross.
It is not.
I'm confused again.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. Just smile and nod.
Hey everybody, we had some slight technical difficulties. Our cameras decided to all go wonky a little bit. So yeah, we're back. And
Sombra bullshit.
yeah,
It's Cassandra's fault.
Usually.
so I believe we were just about to get Cassandra off to the tub for her bath.
I'm still
Whatever.
trying to convince Kane to heal this. Too.
Oh,
Right.
and they were offering to let us be inducted.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what it is.
If you're on equal footing with Cervantes when you meet them, that means that he cannot simply kill you under our laws.
I like that.
Is it going to really make him angry?
Probably.
If you are inducted into the Sabbat by someone other than him, and someone else can claim that they brought you into the fold, I think he would be on level of furious between slightly irritated and Mount St. Helens. I'd put it at Vesuvius.
Let's do
Okay,
it.
then. What
So-
about you, Kane? Do you want to be part of our little
Yeah, you should join us. It's fun.
ceremony?
Not at all.
Come on, please.
There's no other bragging rights than to say that the Kane was part of our induction.
Come on.
This isn't going to require anything special, is it? Like any blessing?
Only if
Put
you
the blade
wanted
into
it.
the cup if you wanted to.
Then you'd
Kind of
have to drink with us.
Yeah, it doesn't really have any effect on me. So, suppose you all need like a chalice or something.
Do you have a chalice? I'm betting you have a chalice.
Come on. Really?
Yes,
And-
really. I'm betting you have a chalice.
He walks out of the crypt area.
Okay, but seriously, hear me out. On the off chance that this is Kane, and we've already with Kane.
Cool, right?
Just saying.
Or we have some elder Malkavian disrupt our ritual by being a non-believer.
I'm pretty sure my
Telling
None of
you.
this.
I have drank Elder Malkavian blood before, and I have drank this person's blood before, and I promise you that person way more.
Yeah, big that.
So a very elder Malkavian. Or Ravnos.
Okay,
Want a bit to be pretty,
No,
pretty,
I'm gonna
really,
play
really
this.
elder.
I'm gonna play this game.
I like games.
Victor,
Hmm.
we know that I know what Methuselah's taste like. So,
I know what Methuselah's taste like too.
okay, so hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
I will take that hit for the team to find out if this is stronger than a Methuselah's blood.
Even then, it wouldn't prove he was Cain.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, so if it's stronger than a Methuselah, if it's bigger than a fucking bread box, what
Then
can
it
it
might
be?
be an antediluvian.
I mean, is that not good still?
Cain
I can't.
would not treat our rights with contempt.
Yeah, you
So
would.
It's not.
You clearly do not know. You're just a puzzle piece. No. You're a chess piece. A game. That is what they all do. They play with us.
They might play with you. I'm in the habit of killing them.
Well, then kill him. Go on.
Go ahead to try.
You're
it.
so tough.
I'm not
gonna
here
say
to kill them
technically,
to prove something.
we're still technically chess pieces no matter what, all things considered. And you can't even say that we're not technically chess pieces since your ass just straight up moved mine across the board a few little bit ago here.
You could have said no. You just knew it was the right thing to do.
It doesn't really
Silas, we've
matter.
had this conversation before.
You're
You're
still an
a free
asshole.
Cainite and may do as you wish.
You're still an asshole.
I have never denied that, and I never will. However, I happen to be a correct asshole. Now, I'm willing to induct you two into the Sabbat. I do not know this person. I do not trust them. I do not believe them. And every fiber of my being tells me that this particular person is up to something.
They all are.
Yes.
Just like you are. And
My
he
motives
is.
are at least scrutable.
And Cassandra is. And I am. There's not a
You're not
single one
anything.
of us, no matter what level power we have, are not up to something.
Neither of us are running around claiming to be something we're not. or setting
You're
up
not as old as they are either. They're very
I
bored.
have no doubt this one is very old, but Cain? I have seen nothing that I have not seen before.
That the book was his.
The book was his, and
Which
it
could have
has
been
some sort of
old
magic upon
Ravnos
it.
bullshit.
Ravnos bullshit.
Well, what about that? And Cassandra points in the sarcophagus.
Yeah,
A
that
dead
is.
corpse connected to a Shadowlands. That's impressive, but we have no proof that that actually is Enoch.
And what about this? And she's gonna pull the little vial out.
Oh yeah, take a swig of that.
A
I would
divine
not
relic.
recommend a swig, just a little drop. All you need.
I have every confidence that that is a divine relic of some sort, but that does not prove what he is. Now,
And do you have any better ideas into determining whether he is or isn't?
I don't care what he is. I want to take advantage of his hospitality and complete our mission.
And at that point, he comes back with like 3 chalices that he's trying to hold. He's like, I don't know if you guys wanted silver, gold, or platinum.
Silver is traditional. The color of the metal of the moon and all that, and of the night.
One's not made of metal.
He hands over the silver one.
Thank you.
I'm not touching that.
Oh,
You
yeah.
said this does nothing for you?
Sorry.
You said that these rituals do nothing for you.
Oh, not the ritual. The blood connection doesn't really do anything for me.
I see. You can't touch silver?
Oh, I can touch silver.
I was
believe he's speaking to
My
Elena.
apologies.
Nope.
Well, I suppose we'll do the gold one then.
Hands over the gold one.
So noted.
Do you ever use that against me?
Will you ever give me reason to?
Probably. But not right now, but I'm just telling you from my track record and her track record, it's likely going to happen at some point.
I'm
Actually,
not in the
that's
habit
probably
of
the first
murdering
thing you
people
said that I
for
believe.
frivolous reasons. I'm not in the habit of murdering people without good cause. So do you think he'll give me good cause besides simply irritating me?
We got about a 50% chance, but that's beside the point, I'm just saying.
Yeah, you're bringing down the ritual vibe.
Very well then. Well, this is as good a place as any. It certainly has ambiance.
Should we open up all of the sarcophaguses? Guys?
I'd suggest against that.
Sarcophaguses.
I need
Literally
a blade.
can't even.
Silas, knife.
Yeah, sure.
What kind of a knife is it, Silas?
Actually, I'm gonna say it's not so much a knife as it's a throwing blade. So just a silver or metallic, just flat throwing blade.
Okay. Doesn't really fit the ambiance, though, does it?
Do you have a better one?
And he hands over like a
So.
rather extremely exquisite, intricate silver knife.
Okay, this is way cooler.
Is that one a real silver?
Yeah. Cassandra, when you look at this particular blade, give me a willpower roll.
Oh no. No, I know. but I'm so bad at stuff.
Womp womp.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you can use Majesty on the blade.
Fuck yeah.
Use the
Two.
on the blade.
2 successes.
Yes.
You look at the so like it's a work of art. This must have been made by somebody who finally crafted this over the course of possibly hundreds of years.
So Cassandra seems to be almost drawn towards this. The first real step she's taken away from the wall to like involve herself in what's going on here, other than snarky comments. Oh. I like that.
It's very pretty, but it is silver, and I would rather not suffer major burns.
Sadly.
My knife too.
I'm already currently suffering major burns.
Dragon's
I
breath.
hand the throwing blade over to Elena. You can use this one then.
I will take that blade.
I take the cup and I begin calling upon the praises of the Dark Father and beginning the Valkyrie ritual. I invoke Cain, very pointedly not looking over at him. I call upon him to break our bonds and to forge new ones between us. And I slit my wrist and I pour blood into the cup. And I ask that these new sisters that are being inducted to the Sword of Cain be welcomed into it by this Valkyrie. And I pass it to Cassandra first with the knife.
And Cassandra takes it, and she takes the knife, and without any hesitation whatsoever, cuts her wrists and bleeds into the cup.
It's really hard for you to pass the knife on to someone else, Cassandra, because it's so pretty.
So Cassandra turns to Elena, who I'm assuming is the next to her, and hands the cup over, but kind of holds on to the knife, and Elena has to actually take it out of her hand instead.
You can give it to Silas. I'm just going to use this one, but I'll take the cup.
Okay. And she just stays holding the knife instead.
Cassandra.
I'll take it in a minute. Go ahead.
Okay. And I will do the same. I will use Silas's blade and cut my wrist, bleed into the cup, and then pass the cup to Silas, and then Cassandra, give Silas the knife.
Right, sorry. And she hands it to Silas, but he still has to take it out of her hand.
About to be a little. The knife will be taken with a little bit of potency behind it if he has to.
I mean, she's just holding it, but
Peel the fingers
it's
off.
definitely
one at a
here.
time.
It's one of those moments where it's here you go. No, you can take it. Sure, you could totally take it, kind of thing.
Sandra, drop it. Thank
Sorry.
you.
Sorry.
It's all right.
Victor looks slightly annoyed at this, but then turns to look at Silas.
With my blood, I welcome my new sisters into the embrace of the sword. And Silas will open his wrist and reach into the chalice.
Victor takes the cup from Silas along with the blade, and using the blade, slowly mixes the blood together, saying, "By this blood we are joined, and by this blood all bonds are broken. By the Valkyrie, so the sword is forged, and so the sword is strengthened. This is the gift of Cain, that which breaks all bonds and all slavery. This is the sacred ritual of the Sabbat, and thus you shall be inducted into the Sabbat." He puts the blade aside, drinks as much as he put into the cup, and hands it over to Cassandra. Drink and join.
Cassandra takes the cup and she drinks. And I turn and I hand it to Elena.
And Elena will take the cup and she will drink. And then pass it to Silas.
Silas should take the cup and...
Victor
everything
takes the
else.
chalice. Thus the Valkyrie is completed, and thus this blessed moment has passed. Welcome, sisters, into the Sword of Cain.
And now we get to do some bookkeeping.
Oh no.
Everybody gets to roll some D10s.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we do, don't we?
I did so bad at this last time. I did
And-
so
You
badly.
loved me.
Oh, I sure did. You and everyone else.
Via the house rules that we have, Cassandra gets a +1 on the roll.
Oh no, it's a +2.
Oh, it's a +2. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
No.
So, Victor, if you could roll a D10 for Elena, Cassandra, and Silas,
You need a D10, or a vampire die?
regular D10.
Okay. One for each of you?
One for each, yeah.
All right, Cassandra. 6.
It's a fairly okay bond.
Elena. 9.
You love me so much. You're definitely gonna use silver on me now.
It'll be considered.
Silas.
Yep.
7.
I was waiting for him to be like 1.
So was I, actually.
I would never put my childhood at risk. Cassandra. Actually, wait. Let's do Cassandra's last. Silas. Regular D10 for Victor, Elena, and Cassandra. Your choice in the order
Okay.
before you roll.
I will go with Victor first because why not?
It's fair.
4.
You still hate him. But
I wonder why.
there's a little bit of like in there. Little mixed in like.
Hate adjacent.
He's right. Sandra, I'm sorry.
Aww.
She's okay. You like her a little bit more than you did before.
She's so
If you liked her
annoying.
before, yeah.
Hi, Elena. You're pretty fucking cool at 8.
God damn it. You know, the last time we Volderied, I don't think anyone got under 7 to Elena either.
It's true. Speaking of under 7s, Cassandra, let's see if you can roll under 7.
Charlotte did. Charlotte got under 6. That's or got 6,
Yes,
I think, and that's
she
why.
was the only one who didn't like you.
Yeah.
All right. So I previously had a 10 to Elena.
Yeah.
Does this roll just override that altogether?
This will override that.
All
Because
right.
it's been more than a month since you've done the Valkyrie with Elena.
That is a 1.
That is a 3.
It is a 3 because of my +2, but still, damn, Elena, you just shrunk in my estimation.
Really liked Elena, but now you're like,
Huh.
I'm asking for a reroll.
Watch the other two be 12s.
This is exactly what happened to me last time. Okay.
yeah, I think
Silas?
you scored an 11 with Charlie last time.
That I did. That is a 7 + 2 to Silas, bringing me to a 9.
Sounds pretty cool.
That's a 10.
That's a 10.
So that is a 12 to Victor.
I'm very trustworthy. You like me a lot.
He's your new best friend.
So much sense that you didn't want Kane to do this with us. Like, I totally get it now.
See, I think you should reroll mine. You just need to reroll mine.
Speaking of not re-rolling or rolling at all, Elena, how's it going with that unbondable?
Yup.
Yep.
Bitch.
So Elena is probably maybe faking it a little bit, being like, oh yeah, you guys are great.
I just
Victor.
remembered that I had it too, because there was a whole thing during the first time that we did all this.
Victor puts the chalice aside and offers it back to the
King.
gentleman who claims to be king.
This guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'll just go put this in the dishwasher then.
Such a mind fuck.
And he wanders up.
Are we supposed to praise and stuff, or is that weird with him here?
You see, we don't actually go around using praise cane as if it was a period.
Not even on the Valdery?
We already did the Valdery prayer.
Okay.
We don't have to do another. We could do a. Does it make you feel better?
No, we just, every other time we did it, we did a bunch of praise caning, but that's because we didn't really know what we were doing, and we knew that word, so we figured we'd do that a bunch.
Praise
We
We
called
can do
upon
another
God.
one another day and we can praise Cain then, okay?
Oh, very,
Praise
very
Cain.
well.
Okay.
All right. All right. Praise Cain. Praise be to the Dark Father.
Praise be to
Praise
the Father.
Cain!
Ditto, praise
There
Cain.
you go.
Yay, I feel better.
And you can hear from the other room, like, you're welcome.
How about some of that really awesome blood of yours? I swear Kane's turning me into a junkie.
You're like an addict for
Turning on the
this.
dishwasher.
No, you
Oh, that
don't
was really
understand.
good.
Like, it's really, really good, and it makes all this gone. Just like that. And you don't get hungry for a long time. Like a really long time.
Once again, this sounds like elder fuckery.
I'm not going to be able to change your mind. The only thing that's going to do that is if you actually tasted it yourself and saw the things that we saw.
Willing to give it a shot.
Again, you want to
not.
bleed into the cup?
That's fine.
Not the silver one.
No. I suppose it
I
wouldn't
will-
matter so much if he's giving me his blood, because then that'll just be better again.
Yeah, but what if it makes it weird for you and it like burns going down?
That's fair.
Silas, you can try it if you really want to.
I'm going to.
Then do it.
Because
It's honestly worth it.
I was also actually going to say that considering the amount of trouble we're probably going to have getting these two back to Seattle, I could use every advantage that I can get right now.
You make a fair point.
Yeah.
Let's get his blood and then let's get settled down for the day,
Yeah.
and then let's head back to Seattle. I think we might arrange other transportation than the van, considering how many times we've been waylaid so far.
Yeah.
She's going to ask. You're not going to ask?
No, I trust them to pick a good vehicle.
So you don't want a private jet?
Well, I don't think they can get a private jet just like off the top of their heads.
I'm just impressed that you're not asking for one, because you always do.
I mean,
Yachts
can
are
you guys get a
easier.
private jet? I could do a yacht. The yacht wasn't bad, other than the priest thing, but there'd be no priest on this one, so I
No,
like
no,
yachts.
yacht-
Yachts are
Don't miss yacht.
easier. They don't have to follow a flight plan, and you can easily
Yeah,
kill
actually.
everyone on board one.
And
then
technically,
dump
we
the
kind of
bodies.
owe Cervantes a yacht. So,
That's true.
hey,
Perfect.
So
Yeah, we can get a yacht.
the evening we will head to the marina.
Yeah.
Kane comes back in wearing a kiss the cook apron, and he's like kind of drying off the chalice that you had.
This is a mindfuck.
So, you wanted to fix the thing.
It would be helpful.
Are you sure?
I mean, going to have to make very tough decisions, need to have...
You can sort of fix that yourself, sort of.
But it's faster if you assist.
Yeah, I suppose it is. Are you really sure, though?
Why are you saying it like that?
I'm very, very sure, but at the same time now, I'm really questioning a lot of decisions that I am making right now, considering you're asking like that again.
Yeah, last time you were all like chill with it. Now you're being weird.
Well, you didn't really like the dreams that you had after that, did you?
Well, that does the dreams.
I mean, I can be tip-top shape, 100% going to see Cervantes and having to deal with whatever is going to be in the way on that journey, or I can be maybe like a 75% and hope nothing bad happened along the way.
See, now you're just trying to guilt trip me.
I'm going to say that I'll take the blood.
And
Considering
if the big guy
number of times that they've been attacked since they've been trying to make this little trek, I am unfortunately inclined to agree that she probably needs to be 100%.
And they kind of have to get to Gehenna one piece.
Wait, what?
Nothing. And he like unbuttons his thing and rolls it up. He presents his wrist.
That is... I'm not forgetting you said that. And I'm gonna bite.
You can't break the skin.
God damn it! Oh, God.
So Elena's just like gnawing at this for a second.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Sorry. Give me a sec. He kind of like adjusts your head off his wrist a little bit, and then he like bites it himself, and he's like, there you go.
Storyteller, what do those of us with Methuselah's thirst in the room think right now? With
This
the
smells
smell of that
fucking
we think?
great.
Yeah, I'm going to...
You've tasted Methuselah blood before. This is worse. Much, much worse.
Now I'm gonna drink it.
You start your side that you were shot. It just, everyone's seeing this, and it automatically just sort of disappears. And Elena, what was your generation again?
I think that I was 9th or 10th.
We both dropped one last time we drank from him, so I think you dropped to 10.
Okay, then that's...
Yeah,
then
so you're
10.
9th
Yeah.
now.
Okay, I couldn't remember, my sheet didn't save properly.
And this is a new experience for you. You really like this guy. Like 2-point blood bond like this guy.
Yes! No! Yes! I'm messaging the other group right now.
Really like this guy.
Oh no! Fuck.
Okay, that's enough. Let's go.
Do I get another blood potency?
Yes.
Okay.
For Victor and Silas, this is something you haven't actually seen before. You've seen aggravated wounds. You could figure, that would probably take a couple of days to heal. But it's gone. It's almost as if she was never shot. Except for the singed clothing that's around that area.
And Cassandra kind of shoulders Silas and is like, come on.
Yeah, how do I ask for that?
Excuse me?
Oh God, shut up!
Yes, Cassandra?
Could my new friend here also partake, please?
I suppose.
Go on.
Silas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
You get up close to it, and it is overpowering. Like, this is amazing smelling.
I think that I'm just
Enjoy.
going to have to preemptively say that I need to burn a willpower for this one so that I don't do anything dumb.
I mean, you could still
You can
do,
try.
you could still do something dumb. It just might have different results from usual.
Oh, God. Yeah, okay. So if he's willing to allow it, then yeah, Silas
You
will.
latch on.
Hmm.
Do you have any wounds?
No.
All right, that preempts the next point. What's your generation?
Jesus Christ.
11.
11.
No, Jesus Christ is the other thing that we were doing. You are now
11.
you're now 10th generation, and your blood potency goes up by 1.
Oh,
And your hunger goes away.
Your hunger goes completely away,
well then.
and since this is the first time you've experienced it, you kind of sink to the ground, like you're just. It's like your limbs kind of go numb a little bit, but you're not just falling over. You're just it's a contact high. You're completely and utterly blissed out.
Is it similar to the High of Diablerie or more intense?
It's way more intense.
And Silas, what do you have to say?
Good shit, right?
Yeah, I'm a believer.
May I?
You may.
He walks up, puts his lips on, and starts drinking.
This is absolutely phenomenal. You've tasted Methuselah blood before, but this is like, it's thicker, it's more potent. It is, when it hits the back of your throat, it's like your eyes are open for the first time, like when you opened up to sense the unseen. It's just like, you can almost feel like the blood going down your throat in just sort of like really thick, juicy, like it's absolutely phenomenal. What's your generation?
10th.
Now it's 9th.
Jesus Christ.
We're twinsies.
And your blood potency goes up by 1. Your hunger is now reduced to 0.
Victor doesn't stop drinking.
You get nudged off.
That's plenty.
Victor really doesn't want that to happen and grabs
Oh
for the arm.
no. Jesus.
Oh,
The scruff of the neck type thing, and kind of pulled off. Like, that's enough.
Like a kitten.
Give me a frenzy check.
What is
Because
that
this is
again?
taking away something that you really, really want.
That's a willpower roll, correct?
It is willpower plus half of your humanity, of which I'm guessing there isn't that much,
No.
Paths.
rounded down. So that might actually just be a willpower roll.
4
You're
successes.
Barely holding it together, but the sensations that you're getting, like it's almost like you're high to the point that you're like, I don't really want to do that. I'm just gonna sit here beside Silas for a second, just kind of relax.
Do you believe it now?
No.
I do.
Cassandra,
well, I mean, if everyone else is doing it, I don't want to be left out.
All the cool kids are doing it.
Yeah.
right? And
Pass
so
it.
I'm gonna
Pass it to the
drink
left-hand
from
side.
Kane.
Yeah.
Yeah, slurp, slurp, pass. You know.
And he presents the wrist.
Thank you.
I really love your music.
Thank you. When I'm done here, I'll sing for you if you want.
Oh, that'd be great. I don't have any band, though.
And I'm gonna drink from him while he's thinking about it.
Yeah. Generation drop, blood potency up, hunger drop.
All that good stuff. I have no powers whatsoever to back this up. I have no mechanics. But while I'm drinking from him, I want to try to like feel what he might like to have me sing.
The classics.
The fuck does that mean to Kane?
You're kind of getting the feeling that it's like you're almost having a vision about it. If that's what you're trying to think of, you can actually feel him in your mind telling you that it's almost like a memory that is getting transplanted to you of you were really nervous. You were almost like physically ill the first time you went on stage. Like you were just, even though there wasn't that many people out there, but you tore the house down, and it wasn't to a packed audience or anything. It was like there's only a few people in there. You were just starting out. But at the back of where you were looking at yourself almost as if it's through his eyes.
Interesting.
And then you come back to gnawing on the arm of Cain, and he's like, okay, yep, forehead, that's enough.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right. I'm also going to need, yeah. I guess you guys could take the spare room, because you were kind of in my bed the last time you crashed here. I don't know. I don't think you really want to do that again.
Why not?
Because it's my bed.
Are you staying too?
Well, yeah, it's my place.
Noted, Kane does
I mean,
not like slumber parties.
It's a big bed, yes, but it's my bed.
And we enjoyed that bed.
We appreciate
right.
whatever hospitality you choose to give.
I'll crash in the spare room then.
No,
All right.
no, I'm not going to put you out or anything. I'm just joking anyway. Why can
That would
nobody
be
ever
so
tell when I'm
rude.
joking?
It's because you don't inflect.
So noted, the Dark Father does not like cuddle puddles.
I mean, you guys can have a kettle battle if you want. But
If we're all in the spare bedroom, I guess we're having one.
Yep.
Either that or I sleep on the floor. It wouldn't be the first time.
to be fair, I do have a lot of beds in the spare bedroom.
Cassandra's really good at cuddles.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just offering.
Just
If you want a buddy.
where to go? This is getting awkward.
A little
Really?
bit,
This
yeah.
is just like my first time in LA. I was mortal then, but you know, bunch of guys, one bed, dark night, nothing ever changes here.
There are so many jokes and observations I can make right now, but I'll just which way to the spare room?
Just you go through the walk-in closet, back the way you came, down the hallway. It's the third door on the left. The second door on the left is the washroom if you want the bath or whatever.
Sure, the Cassandra will.
Just trying to be
And
hospitable.
proceed
Thank you.
towards the bedroom.
I'm gonna follow.
About how much
Victor.
time do we have checking my watch?
There's about an hour to go before sunrise.
I'm gonna hang back just a bit, and then I'm going to kind of just look at Kay and do I even get a little bit of a hint as to what you're talking about when you said that I was going to need this for something else?
Gehenna is spoken of in that book. Many think it's the end of the world, but it's not. Gehenna is kind of the breaking of the cycle. I know I can see up to that point. I can't see beyond it. So something happens, and you and Cassandra are going to be there.
So something's going to happen. Now, does this completely depend on the decision that you said we have to make?
Yeah.
So, are we on the right trajectory for that to happen, or
I would say
are we
so.
veering? Okay, good. Good to know. At least I know that we're on the
I mean, you're
going
not
the right way.
you're not on the right path.
So what if we decide to continue to keep the Bad Girls Club in session and just not make the choice that everybody else wanted us to make?
And what choice would that be?
Oh, come on. We already talked about all of this. Do I have to go through all of it again? Go back to
No.
the good side. Do all of that things that Charlie and Charlotte wanted us to do.
In fact, the Bad Girls Club, I would almost say, is necessary.
Cassandra will be happy to know that. One more
Cassandra-
question.
Cassandra is definitely necessary.
I don't like how you said that. One more question then. We aren't like some kind of weird, like, fucked up sacrificial lamb sorts, are we? Not the ones that are going to do this particular thing just because we're fated to be killed or whatever.
Killed? No.
But
it's extremely complicated. And I don't even understand it all myself.
or you just don't want to tell me.
It's a lack of understanding.
Fine, I can at least tell Cassandra that the Bad Girls Club is the right track.
Yes. And I know you probably won't partake, but I know Cassandra's a Toreador. If she wants, she can call down to the front office. I've got masseuses and whatever blood things. I don't know if it's a La Sombre thing. but I know it's kind of a Toreador thing. Erica loved that kind of shit.
Not that I will let her know that she can do that, and then she'll be so excited. How long did you... So the whole blood cup thingy. Penny, do you think they're going to figure it out?
They might. Depends on how much you decide to put them on.
How bad would it be to know if they do find out?
I don't imagine they'll take it very lightly.
At least they can't really, hate me too much.
You'd like to
Alright.
think so, but I seem to recall not too distant memory of blood bonds not quite working out the way people thought they would back in the Middle Ages. It's how the whole Sabbat thing started.
Okay, well, I guess I'm going to go to one of their beds, spare room, and leave you all to the big bed, all to yourself.
Are you implying something, Elena?
Oh, no, not at all, no. And I'm just gonna go ahead and walk. Keep the skip. No.
Wuss.
Nice dismount.
That's where I draw the line.
Could have had all kinds of cane tonight.
I mean, we were just all sitting here about to start going. Why not?
Great execution. You're doing terrific.
Praise Kane.
That's totally a Cassandra thing. Like if that had been said to Cassandra, she'd be like, yes.
And before we go to break, I'm not implying that at some point in time during the night, Cassandra wakes up and ends up in a cuddle buddle with Kane. But come on back in about 5 minutes, everybody, and you'll find out, I guess. Welcome back, everyone. There's a probably a kettle puddle in the spare bedroom of Kane Tower, the penthouse. So the sun dips below the horizon, and you're all amazed. This is, in general, I kind of use an old LARP house rule that it's a 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Sundown night type thing. And for every lacking in humanity that any character has, it readjusts the wake up time for the vampire by about a half an hour. Silas and Victor, you haven't woken up this early since you were embraced. Like, it's almost like 6:01. You're wide awake. You're mobile again. You're not alive. You're upwardly mobile.
Interesting.
Good morning.
You
Good
also
evening.
You also all feel more powerful. Victor and Silas, usually you become used to it. This is a regular piece of canine existence. Ordinarily, you would kind of feel like the hunger possibly upon you again. You don't even feel a risk of it right now.
That's amazing.
It's quiet.
Right.
Yeah.
We need to get down to the wharf or to the marina.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Silas, you've been to the city before. Where would we find the rich people boats?
It's gonna be San Pedro.
San
Or Santa
Pedro it
Monica.
is.
Take your pick.
Santa Monica. Anything
Santa
to piss
Monica.
her off.
Right?
Wait, what is wrong with who are we pissing off?
Vorman, long story.
Okay.
Let me see if I can actually get a hold of the other members of the pack real quick.
They're gonna be mad they missed out.
Yeah,
Let's
It's
not
more to-
mention it to them, shall we?
I'm not intending to. But
Cassandra, do you want to see if Gain is still here or if he's left? I'm sure he's probably already.
damn it.
I'll go see. And Cassandra hops up and peeks into Kane's room.
Hey, I'll wait till she gets back.
He is
I bricked
very
it.
much still asleep.
He's sleeping.
Do we want to wake him up and tell him that we are leaving?
We can leave a note.
Polite thing to do.
Let's
I know
not
it would be
disturb
fine.
the gentleman.
Cassandra,
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you a phone number,
Okay.
and I need you to do a text for me because I just bricked my phone. Remember that? It doesn't always work, okay?
Oh. Uh-oh.
Not such
Gotcha.
a badass now, are you?
Hey, get fucked. At least I can do it sometimes.
At the
Okay,
end of
what am
the
I
day,
doing?
You're just like me.
He's very, very proud of that, so just let him have it.
Fine.
And I'm going to relay Dev's number to Cassandra.
Okay.
Change of plans. We're traveling separate back to Seattle. We have the ladies. You two get up there. We'll reunite. We'll meet it back up there. Also, I need a new phone.
Is there like a password or something I should tell him so that he knows that it's actually you since it's coming from my phone?
For fuck's sake, what's the fucking... Victor, what's the stupid fucking passphrase tonight?
This phrase is mortician.
Done.
Does Cassandra add any flourish in there, like any emojis?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
God.
A little casket emoji.
Bat.
Yeah. Black heart, rose emoji, rose emoji, rose emoji. Does he text me back?
Not at this time of night. He's
Valid
still
point.
asleep for at least another hour.
Okay, so we're leaving Kane a note that we are going to go and steal a yacht and going to Seattle.
We don't have to tell him where we're going and what we're doing. We just leave him a note that says, "Thank you for your hospitality. We saw ourselves out."
Dear Kane, thank you for your super awesome hospitality. We appreciate it. Didn't want to disturb your quotations slumber, end quotations, big heart, Cassandra and friends.
XOXO.
XOXO. Mwah. And I leave that note.
Wow, you're in a good mood tonight.
Where do you leave that note?
I figure like we'll fold it up and we'll leave it in like a centrally located kind of area. Like as we're heading out, there's sure to be like a table where in a normal hotel they'd leave like a newspaper and morning coffee kind of thing. I'll leave it there.
Okay, so yeah, there's a little kind of semicircle table as soon as you get off the elevator that has like fresh roses on it.
Perfect.
Doing a Dear John walkout on Kane.
Wait,
don't
are we
usually
doing
leave a
the
note.
walk of shame from Kane's penthouse suite?
Yes, you are.
Welcome to partying with Cassandra.
Bad Girls
Oh,
Club,
wow.
bitches.
I guess, yeah.
Somehow Cassandra has her heels in her hands, like
But is also wearing a pair.
I am heading for the
or some
elevators.
habit. Okay.
I'm gonna head after Victor. I don't know why, I just feel strangely trashy right now.
We need to get ourselves a car.
I know.
I'm going
That's
to do
easy.
the little.
You're
And
all
how would you say it's easy?
Well, if you ask the front desk downstairs, they'll get you whatever kind of car you want. We took a limo last time.
Actually, surprisingly, that would be a pretty good idea if we weren't the ones in charge of arranging that.
And they'll also
That'll
have
get us into
anything
the
that you want
marina.
inside.
I was gonna say,
Really?
I would bet you money that, huh?
Anything
would
we
also-
want.
Anything that you
Anything.
want inside, they'll put it in there, yes.
Yeah. I mean, probably within reason, but, you know.
I should have asked Kane if he wanted his book back.
We probably shouldn't tell him we stole from him in the first
I
place.
was gonna
I've
say
learned when you
that's-
commit a crime, you should lie about it.
He
It's
already
also
knows about
generally
it.
poor form to steal from someone that gave you hospitality.
He already knows about it.
Did Kane ever ask for his knife back, or did he let me put it in my coat?
I was gonna say I didn't hand it back.
he did not ask for it back.
Maybe he's just a generous kind of guy.
I don't actually know if Silas has really thought about that yet. You usually only do Valkyries around a pack, and pack possessions are sort of semi-communal, so
And it's kind of an instinct at this point that Victor would probably slide it into his jacket when he's done with it.
Yeah. He would have taken the knife, but he would have put it back. Or he would have put it in his coat. I head down to the front desk. If anyone else comes with me, so be it.
yeah.
Cassandra
Everybody's-
appears to be following Victor around like a little bit of a puppy.
Everybody's
Elena-
piling onto the elevator.
If Elena
Yeah.
notices that, Elena's just gonna be like, Cassandra, do you remember the time that we did the thing and you got very, very attached, uncomfortably so, to Charlie?
Yes.
You're doing that again. To Victor.
Okay. Well, Victor's cooler than Charlie, so it's okay, right?
It was problematic for Charlie. Might be problematic for Victor at some point. Just letting you know, maybe like a little less puppy doggish.
No, he likes me. Everyone likes me. You're being silly.
I mean, I love you. Everybody does like you, yes, but
You realize how hard it is to whisper effectively in an elevator.
Elevator.
Especially when you're talking at a normal indoor speaking voice like we are.
Right.
you'll
the Vinculums
notice
are
that
You are,
Right.
Cassandra, you're a lovely little piece of sunshine.
Oh, see, I told you he liked me.
I didn't disagree with you.
As a storytelling note, I'm not sure if that was a compliment, considering Alessandra just gave it to you.
Not at all.
So the
I'm just going
elevator,
to leave that hanging.
the elevator ends up on the first floor, and the concierge is there. Ah,
We need a limousine for Santa Monica Marina.
excellent. And he motions to someone else. He's like, get them whatever they need. The master has instructed me to give you all something.
Like a present?
Okay.
Victor. You're Victor, correct?
I am Victor, yes.
He wanted you to have this.
And what is it?
It is a ring.
Uh-oh.
He takes the ring and looks at it. Oblivion sight and sense the unseen.
Oblivion sight just fires off in your brain. Like there is at least three very strong, you can tell, tendrils to oblivion itself. And as you fiddle around with it, you move it around, you can see that it has the La Sombre clan symbol on it.
Thank you. I'm going to regret this, aren't I? He slips it onto his finger.
Your hand, you can feel like tendrils of just shadow, maybe, but it is very cold working its way up your arm. But give me a wits and occult roll.
Wits and occult. All right, I'm good at that.
Witty cult.
5 successes.
You're not entirely sure, but you're leaning in that direction. This might actually make use of oblivion a bit easier.
Goody gumdrops.
Silas.
That would be me.
And he pulls out a chest, like a small wooden box. And he flips the lid on it, opens it up, and it is an absolutely exquisite throwing knife.
Holy shit. I will take that from the box.
And as soon as you take it, you wrap your hands around it and you pick it up, it disappears. But you can still feel it.
That's never gonna get old. Okay.
Elena,
Yes.
he wanted to express to you his regret at not being able to make it to I believe the term he used was Gehenna, to help you out. But he had also expressed that the things that you already have would indeed help.
Understood. To give him my appreciation.
Cassandra?
That's me.
And someone comes along and hands him a silver tray. And there's like kind of not necessarily a napkin, more like a kind of handkerchief that's over top of it. This was for you.
I'm gonna lift the handkerchief.
Underneath it is a black credit card.
Oh, fuck yeah. Pick it up.
Did you just get the cane black card?
It is heavy.
This is the kind that doesn't have a limit.
All of your dreams just came true.
I'm gonna buy so many shoes. Are we sure we want to leave? This place is so good. Are we sure? Like, for sure we want to go? Cerveza could never find us here.
I mean, that's very fair. This is a good retreat if we ever needed one. Like, we would actually need one. Nonetheless, so...
Yes, he also expressed that he would like Cassandra to return to give a performance. And that you are all welcome whenever you so choose.
We appreciate it.
Certainly
Anytime.
Appreciated.
Very touching. Thank you.
Cassandra, with that, we can get you that tiara you wanted, remember?
You do owe me a tiara. We could get a private jet with it. You can swipe those for that. It's so exciting. We could buy like an island. We could buy a country with it.
Let's start with the tiara and the yacht first.
Okay.
Oh, we're not buying the yacht.
No, obviously, but we could. We have a black card.
I believe your car should be pulling up fairly soon.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
What did you need in it?
I have no needs of much. So, do y'all need anything?
Not anymore.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt to stock it full of blood for the journey. Just in case.
Oh,
Valid
yes. If you
point.
could give us a cooler full of blood bags, that would be fine.
All of the vehicles are equipped already with such snacks, shall we say?
How far does I guess all inclusive is this concierge service? Because I might have an idea or a suggestion.
Depends on what you need.
Someone here, not it, is a bullet magnet.
That is very fair. I get shot all the time.
Mm-hmm.
All the
the
time.
time.
It's ridiculous.
Like, even before last night, I got shot all the time.
Yeah.
So you need armor?
New clothes would definitely be.
That would probably be a good idea too, but
Right.
yeah, probably something to
Less
bulletproof
shootable.
vest, anything like that for this one.
All right.
I appreciate that, Silas. Thank you
You're
very
welcome.
much.
Give us a few moments, and then he goes off.
Look, we have to get you there safely, and I would prefer you be in one piece.
I do get shot a lot. And
I've
stabbed.
noticed.
I get shot
And
and
staked.
stabbed a lot. And staked. I've been staked so many times, and it's not even. And I have a special heart that is not supposed to happen very easily.
Yeah. It's got bones.
We were
No,
friends
thank
with the Zumitsi for a little while.
That
Before he goes, I
Makes
also
sense.
say also aluminum foil and black spray paint
yeah.
and
That's a good
duct
idea.
tape.
You won't need that for the car in question, just to be
But we
clear.
will for the rest
The
of the
yacht.
trip.
The next
Mm.
leg of the voyage.
Yeah, well, we can definitely take care of that.
Thank you.
What would you call? What did you say? We look like a bunch of stoners.
Yep. Perfect.
I
So
don't.
proud of you. So proud.
I go wait outside for the limo.
I do too.
He's so not amused with me right now. I'll follow after.
Elena,
Yeah.
are you joining them?
Yeah, I'll go with them.
It's again for Victor and Silas. This is extremely weird. You can still kind of see like the light haze to the west of the sun, which you haven't seen in hundreds of years.
It's been a while since I saw a sunset.
It's pretty, isn't it?
They tend to be. Where's that damn car?
The concierge comes back out and they're like, the car will be here momentarily. And he looks Elena and Cassandra up and down. Was anyone else shot in any way? No? Okay.
No, somehow we kept a pretty good track record of not being the ones to get shot. I don't expect that to continue. Oh shit, we're leaving Steve behind.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Alright.
Kane gets hungry at
Our
some point, right?
Well,
I walk up to Steve.
no, that was our torpid. That was the dude I beat into fucking torpor.
But isn't he in the lobby?
Didn't we just
Oh,
drop
yeah,
his
we did.
ass?
I did check him, didn't I?
Where he's
Yeah.
just been hanging out all fucking day and night.
I left him with the fucking concierge. That's his job, right?
So the limo pulls up. I had to guesstimate. My apologies. And the concierge opens the door for you and ushers you in.
I get into the limousine.
Yeah.
There's a kindred there that's staked, kind of like this. That is the same one that you checked. The luggage has already been prepared.
I sit down next to Steve. Hell of a night, hasn't it? I say to him.
Clearly no expression. Who's the next one in?
No, Cassandra can go ahead.
Cassandra, your eyes shoot right to near where the driver is, and there is a one of the hanging things for clothing that has a Cassandra on it, and there's one beside it that says Elena.
I'm straight to those. To the Cassandra one, obviously.
And opening it, you discover that you haven't even. It's the weirdest thing. You haven't even put this design to paper yet. But it's like the next season Cassandra line, and it's a dress that you've thought about this dress. You just haven't put it to paper or made it yet.
And Cassandra's just all over this garment, checking the seams, touching the fabric.
Immaculate.
Perfect. Perfect. It's all perfect. God. I love Kane.
Praise Kane and all that.
Yeah.
I'm guessing Elena is in next.
Yeah, I'll get it next. That's fine.
I'm assuming Silas would probably take up the rear to keep the Diablerie twins in between the actual Sabbat members.
Yeah, it's us.
So Elena, if you do the same with your garment, unzip. It doesn't quite have the same, let's say, look of Cassandra's. There are combat boots in there.
Oh,
They look like they've been through a lot. But if you were to like switch out your boots for these ones, it's the weirdest thing. You don't own these boots, but when you put your foot in, it's like you've already been walking in these boots for like 100 miles. Like they are completely form fitted to your feet. And there's like kind of a jacket that is, you can tell it's like, there's kind of like folds in it on the inside. It's almost like it's a ballistic vest on the inside, but it's stylish. It looks good, but Kevlar. Cassandra doesn't like it.
I don't care. I love it. Oh, look, it is perfect. Do you see this? It is fantastic. Finally.
It is exactly your style.
Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed what you did. I mean, this is good to do, but it's not really me.
That's fair. We all have to follow our own muses.
And I'll be glad to finally have more clothing on again. No offense to you, Cassandra. You do fantastic with less clothing. Wonderful.
And I mean, you seem to get shot the same amount regardless of how much or how little you're wearing.
Right?
Speaking of less clothing,
Tell me more.
Cassandra, your job is to get us into the marina, and if there's someone having a party on one of those boats, to get us on the boat. Then we take
Sure.
the boat.
Sure.
Why do we need them to be having a party?
It's easier to get on the boat with the keys in.
You clearly have not taken any yachts before. She's really good at getting anything. Keys and all. How do you think we got the truck back there?
There's
She just
also
told them
plenty
to
of
give her
food
the
on
keys.
board.
There's the food question.
And
we can
then
just stash them down underneath.
No,
Exactly.
look. And I'm going to show them that, we are stocked of blood here, so that can go with us.
I can't drink.
Yes.
I can't really either, so.
Yeah.
But I thought that
I-
maybe you
It
could.
doesn't do anything for me, but
I will. I was hoping that you guys could, because if you did, I could just, feed from you, then you'd feed from double that, and it's just a nice little circle.
I mean, if worst comes to worst, it's going to be a bunch of really quick and dirty embraces, and then we have plenty to eat all the way there.
Okay,
I
fine,
like
better.
that plan. With our other group, there was just a lot of feeding on each other, and then they'd go feed on people, and it was like a
No, fuck
big
that.
thing.
No, I had to do a lot of. It was a lot of things.
Yeah, no.
Nevertheless, the secret of this is that we find a boat that's populated enough to feed us, but not populated so much that it's a problem. We take it over, we get the keys, and we go. If they're out on the water, I'll handle it.
Okay.
But we get a nice, big, seaworthy one.
Okay.
At
To the
the
marina.
point in time that you said to the marina, the divider between the driver and the passengers goes down. It's like, so we're going to the marina then.
Yes, please.
Santa Monica Marina, please.
Yeah.
Ooh, foreman territory?
Do you want to throw Molotov cocktails out the window as we go?
Super
Can we?
It's kind of our
It's
thing.
tempting to go burn down Asylum, but I don't want to attract that much attention just before a long journey.
Yeah.
I mean, we could do it.
It's kind of our
No
thing.
doubt you could. No
You just
doubt
sit in the car
whatsoever.
and watch. I totally understand if that's your thing.
We can't technically just sit back and watch though while you do the dangerous thing. However, that said, I think that we can allow maybe a Molotov cocktail thrown out the window. If it'll keep them happy for the trip.
Counter offer 1 each.
That's what I meant.
Yes. Oh, we're so good at
Go.
negotiations.
It'll keep them happy for the trip.
There's a slight problem with that. We don't actually. We're not equipped for humans in the back of the limo.
Oh darn! Guess we can't do the Molotov cocktail.
There's no.
You know what? Fair enough. The yacht is definitely going to have booze on it. We can throw Molotovs off the yacht.
Let's hope they have some good 120 proof gin.
Yeah.
To the marina.
So, takes a little while, but eventually you make your way to the Santa Monica Pier and to the marina. There's a few yachts that are having a bit of a party going on.
We pull into the marina. Does anyone try and stop us? Is there a gate?
There's nobody trying to stop you.
I think that they're going to try to stop us right now since we're in a freaking limo and you don't really.
It is LA.
Yeah.
I get out and I scan the marina for some nice big motorized yacht, not a sailing one.
Mm-mm.
There's at least 3 from where you are.
Is anyone on any of them?
There's one that's basically dark. There doesn't seem to be any action on it. There's another one that has a few people milling about on it. And then there's the third one, which has like a gigantic, what looks like party going on. There's like lights and
Party.
the odd person shooting off a firework here and there.
Going?
Crowd control. Door number 2.
Aw.
Now, Cassandra, if you want to get a few of those people to come join you on our yacht, and what will quickly become our yacht before we go off, that way we're not dealing with everyone there, because I can easily control 12 people. 80?
Yeah.
That's fair. How many do you want me to bring?
He's obviously doing some math in his head about how many days would go by and how many about 10 or 12.
Okay. Cassandra skips off bouncily towards this yacht. The party yacht.
How is Cassandra thinking that she's going to be getting the people from door number 3?
Are they still like docked and having this party? I assume they're not like out to water. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm literally just gonna stroll up onto this party, mingle for a few minutes till I find 10 to 12 that I like, and then I'm going to entice them back to my yacht, which I'm assuming these 3 will have already gotten by that point.
I'm guessing not Majesty, because that's more of an atom bomb wrapped in
I
an apple.
thought for sure that's what she was gonna do, and I was just about to say she's gonna come back with the entire thing.
With all 80, I'm probably gonna end up with a few more than Victor really wanted here, because some of them are just gonna come with me because.
Yeah.
But some of them are probably gonna need a little bit of awe. Aww.
No. AWE. That would be
do
a
you want me to roll?
manipulation plus presence.
Meanwhile, we're just getting a sock full of quarters and knocking them out as they go through a door.
Pretty much.
Versus their composure and intelligence.
Good luck,
Not gonna go.
guys.
Not gonna go well for them.
Plus that. With my current blood potency, how many dice do I get to a discipline roll now?
That is an excellent question, which I will have the answer for momentarily.
I mean, truly, it's not going to matter, but I'd like to know.
That's always a good thought. Just gotta call it up on the companion. That's the one I need.
And my blood potency is now 4.
4.
Yeah.
You can add 3 dice for a blood surge when you do that. Adding 2 dice to a discipline power bonus.
2?
2, yeah. Animal and bagged blood no longer works, and if you're drinking from a human, you slake 1 less hunger.
How much awe does it take to literally drive someone insane? Because I might have that much awe.
Depends. What did you roll?
4, 8, 12, 13, 14,
That's 6 crit?
15, 16. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. This is literally the only thing I'm built for.
So the rest
You do
of
it
you,
so well.
the rest of you are preparing your quarters and socks. I believe that's the name of a ska band.
I'm assuming we just take the boat.
You easily would be able to dispatch the humans that are on the boat number 2. However, after you've removed the human element or packed away the human element for later consumption, you look over and the entire other boat is just in awe of Cassandra.
She's going to be bringing more than 10 or 12 with her.
They are fawning over her. They're offering her drinks. There's one that's trying to touch her hair, but he's not quite sure. It's like, can I touch her? Am I allowed to touch her? There's just like the entire party was spread out kind of over the boat, but now it's just this one congealed mass around Cassandra, like reaching out and touching her a little bit on the arm. It's basically like using a hammer against an egg.
We're going to have a riot on our hands.
Yep.
Honestly, what did you expect? You sent Cassandra to get 10 or 12 people off of a boat full of people.
Yeah, we didn't really.
She is a Toreador.
I expected a Toreador to be able to exercise restraint, and given all my experiences with them, I should have known better. You're right.
I'm gonna extricate myself from this crowd just a scooch and get up to
You cannot.
I'm gonna move through this crowd. I'm gonna head to
the crowd moves with you.
Can I get to the drivey part of the boat where the radio is?
Not easily, no.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
Like there are people in your way. They're like when you kind of move people out of the way ever so slightly, more people congeal in to try to get close to Cassandra because you had more successes than God on that roll.
That's just a base all roll. I didn't even do anything.
Yeah, that's just to activate when you bring the real hammer down with Majesty, which you would get 5 more dice on.
Yeah.
Victor, do you think that you can handle this? I can go with Silas.
got it.
And... Are you sure?
I mean, there's a couple ways I can handle this.
Silas, why don't you drag off a few while everyone is distracted?
I was gonna say that that's sort of where I was going with this, and if I have
I'm
to,
glad we are of one reasonable mind.
if we have to, that's what Stygian shrouds are for. Knock some motherfuckers out, and I will start heading over.
This is a rare occurrence. It's a congealed mass around Cassandra. You can't even see Cassandra anymore.
Oh boy.
With that many successes, there's the odd instance of somebody trying to climb over everybody else to try to get close to Cassandra.
Well, I think that I might start having to push my way towards Cassandra, and I'm pretty sure that I'm stronger than these folks are.
You are.
Pretty sure.
You are stronger than them, but it's kind of like moving through a non-Newtonian fluid. You can move slowly through it, but then it just comes back in, and they kind of try to go underneath your arms when you spread your arms to push people out of the way.
Okay. Counterpoint. What if I am moving them not just out of the way, but off the boat into the drink?
That would work a little bit more effectively. Kind of like a street sweeper, like
Yeet.
Give me a strength, and I don't even know what to do with this. Is it melee or is it? Let's go with brawl.
I was going to say I would think brawl.
Using humans as a kind
It's
of
either
weapon.
brawl or athletics.
Yeah, using humans as a weapon against the humans that are in the way to push them off the boat.
Oh God, there is
A lot of successes. Sounds like
Careful you don't accidentally get 16.
Jesus, right? It's actually, I have to read one of my own powers really quick. I've never played a character with this much potence.
Ooh, that sounds fun. Fist of Cain.
Let's say, be careful. I did fuck up massively once by accident.
Really trying to not.
I overly succeeded.
Tell me about it.
I think that was one of the people we were trying to keep alive, and I did not keep them alive.
You unalive them.
I would like to specifically pull some of my strength for this so that I don't just paste some.
In that case, give me a dex and athletics, and then compare the two rolls to see how much you pulled.
Okay.
Your character's kind of leaning more towards the strength and potence rolls and less away from the dex and athletics rolls.
Oh boy. Okay. So on the strength and brawl roll, that was 8 successes.
Mm-hmm.
And on the dex athletics, that was 2.
You can hear some crunching of bones when you toss people off. Oops. But you can definitely tell it's not. If they get a good doctor, it's Santa Monica. They should be able to find somebody.
Totally.
They've got money. They're on this yacht. They can, they can walk it off eventually. But there's crunching of bones when you sweep some people off the boat.
Let's try to clear a path towards her, so.
I am making my way up to the bridge, storyteller.
Okay.
And I am putting up Oblivion Sight to get that lovely dark, penetrating darkness.
Okay.
And I am keeping an eye on the situation and also to see if it's getting any other attention.
You're seeing a bunch of people fall into the drink, and there's like screaming at this point. But it's only screaming from the people who are ending up in the drink. Everyone else is paying attention to the Cassandra.
How does it look up there?
The better question, is this like actually distinguishable as bad screaming or just, crazy 80-person LA party?
It's definitely bad screaming, but it's drowned out by the
clamors for attention.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Like it's definitely bad screaming, but nobody's paying attention to it.
Good.
Does he get to me?
Not yet. Give me another strength and brawl roll. And if you're pulling Dex and athletics after that.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta try to pull it.
Elena's just gonna yell up to Victor and ask good situation, bad situation,
4 and 1.
Bad situation. We need to talk to our mutual friends about perhaps, I don't know, just using the skills that you were given rather than throwing the powers of the blood at every single problem.
And I can tell you exactly what Cassandra will say. What's the fun in that?
That was a pretty good impersonation, I'm not gonna lie. So, Silas, how'd that roll go?
4 and 1.
Yeah, there's more screaming and more crunching of bones and more people ejected into Santa Monica Harbor. However, you are getting a bit closer to Cassandra. I would say, like, if you sweep another one, you could definitely reach out and touch Cassandra.
Right. Here we go.
By the way, now that you're this close to Cassandra...
Oh, fuck me!
I'm going to get a different roll from you. Let's see. Nope, that's potence. Don't need that.
It is versus the composure and intel.
Composure and intelligence roll.
Against 16 successes.
So oh fuck no, this is bad.
You have a Valkyrie rating too.
Yep. What is the Valkyrie rating with Cassandra that you currently have?
A lot.
It was a lot.
It was like a 7?
I think it was an 8 actually.
Yeah, about that. You would
I'm just gonna be honest. There's no way I can roll enough.
Yeah, you would subtract 2 dice from it anyway.
There's no way I can.
Because of the Valkyrie.
There is mathematically speaking, there is no way I can get enough successes.
Yeah. So you clear out a bunch more people. Let's just do a take half on that one. And there's more crunching of bones, etc. People in the drink. At this point, the first group of people are kind of pissed that they keep getting more shoveled at them.
Mm-hmm.
And you clear them out. You raise your head. You're locked eye to eye with Cassandra.
Fuck.
And that's when it kicks in. She is ethereal.
Let's just kill them all. You and me. All of them.
That sounds like a great idea.
Absolutely. If it would make you happy.
Yes. And I'm going to reach out to Silas, and I don't really care what we do. I just want a massacre.
Oh boy.
I'm not exactly frenzying, but I'm willing to give myself over to my beast here a little. And Humanity 3 and loving it.
Yeah, it's
What do you guys
right.
say? Cassandra's a bad influence.
Oh, yeah.
Understatement.
She is literally
spot.
she is literally a bad influence. She has been doing this to Elena the entire fucking time that we've been doing this.
Hey, Silas, what path rating you on?
5.
And what path does it? Does it
Power in the inner
cover?
voice.
Does it cover mass murder at that particular path rating level? Would you have to do any rolls?
I don't.
I don't think so for path power.
I don't
in the
believe I would have
intervals.
to do any rolls
Yeah.
for.
Cassandra, on the other hand,
Actually, technically, the bigger problem I think at this point is that I'm sort of following somebody that I don't actually consider my superior.
there's that problem too. Yeah, that's going to be a stain.
It also wasn't given like an order.
Unfortunately,
It was a request.
I'll take the stain out of fairness.
Cassandra, on the other hand, is getting
Yes.
2 stains.
Whatever.
Storyteller.
Yes.
I am firing up the yacht, and I'm pulling
Okay.
up alongside that one
Yeah.
as quickly as possible.
They were both
As
kind of
in-
aimed in the same direction, but you up anchor and then you kind of swerve back around the other way.
I'm going
Yeah.
to activate my arms of the airman. Do you want to grab one and I grab the other?
Yes, why don't we do that?
I'm gonna try to grab Cassandra with the arms of the airman.
I figure by this
Guys.
point Cassandra has just grabbed some random guy and has bitten into him just for the hell of it. You know, we were kicking off this
Masquerade,
murder.
I don't know her. She don't go here.
I don't follow that shit.
As a note, Victor seems to know what he's doing with this boat. He's good at
Oh,
it.
thank God.
Ah, good.
Hey, someone who can drive a yacht.
Dad.
So give me a roll for those arms of the Araman,
What
including
does that ring do for me?
that ring gives you an extra dice if you are activating Oblivion powers. And if you roll a 1 or a 10, as per usual, with Oblivion, and you would get a stain. No, you didn't.
All right, I have 3 arms.
3 arms.
Yep.
Elena, how you doing?
1 second. I'm rolling.
All right.
I have a.
We'll just talk amongst ourselves. So, chat, how you doing, everybody?
I'm getting there. Just 1 second. I've
My
got a lot
intent
of
with my
dice.
arms is to grab Silas, haul him up to the bridge, and then grab 2 people out of the water.
I have no idea what that means in the chat.
I have 5.
5.
Yeah.
Okay. And what is Elena intending to do with the arms of the airman? I'm guessing
Grabbing
Cassandra?
Cassandra. And I feel like I'm probably going to be grabbing Cassandra, and with whatever ones that I'm not, I'm going to be knocking the other people who are probably going to be trying to grab onto her away from her.
Yeah. You're basically, you wrap it around Cassandra's waist and pull her up. And as her legs as her waist and legs kind of start to clear where the congealment of people, they still don't care that there's mass murder going on. There's people that are trying to grab onto her legs. So let's get a roll for Elena's arms.
When Elena does that, I just want to drop the body I was feeding on and just let blood go everywhere over this crowd.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you won.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's just take half on that one because
I can do that.
on 5 dice I rolled 1 success. So I'm guessing you can clear that fairly easily. So there's the arm that's wrapped around Cassandra pulling up, and she lets the gushing blood of the one particular person's neck all over the crowd. And that kind of shakes some of them out of the whole presence thing, but some were kind of trying to cling on. And the other arms that you have kind of wrap around Cassandra and kind of coil and unwind, pushing everyone else back onto the yacht.
I'm gonna just lift her and bring her over to our yacht then. And Cassandra.
We should go back over there. It's a party, Elena. Come on, come on. Isn't this what we were supposed to be doing? Isn't this what we wanted? Freedom, freedom. Come on.
No, you're completely right. We wanted all of the freedom and stuff, but we also wanted to take a ride on the yacht and to make it to Cabo.
I do like Cabo.
But before we can get to Cabo, we have to go and do the thing what we were talking about doing with Cervantes, and then we're going to go to Cabo. Remember?
We can't have any fun between now and then.
Well, yes, but if we're going to continue to have this much fun, like in places like this, then we're going to end up with more people, like the gangrel people coming to do stupid shit, and
So we could kill them too. Come on, remember when the Thin Bloods attacked us?
yes, but
I
the
reach out and I
gangrels
take
don't
her
taste
hand.
very good.
So?
You're really making it very difficult. Why are you making me the logical one that is trying to... Why are you making me the mom again?
You don't have to be the mom. We can be sisters.
I didn't like being the mom.
Then don't be the mom. We left them. We left Mother Teresa Charlotte behind. That was the point. Wasn't that the point? Come on, don't you love me?
I'm gonna have to make a roll on that.
Yeah,
Really
yeah, you are.
Womp womp.
God damn it.
Roll for Sabat.
Shit.
Boy.
And when she says it, Cassandra reaches up with her blood-covered hand and like puts her hand on Elena's cheek and strokes her bloody thumb over Elena's cheek.
That smells great.
Okay, I got 4, and it was critical.
Yeah,
So,
you're fine.
I'm okay. Okay, but... Okay, absolutely, that was the point for us to do whatever we wanted to do. But we also left because we had another reason to remember.
Well, we're gonna get to him.
I know that we're going to get to him, but it's probably better if we get to him before he gets to us.
I mean, last time he came to us, it wasn't that bad. And he's just gonna keep sending people like this. He's not gonna come. Don't you want to go to him on your own terms?
That's what I'm trying to do!
Then why are you falling in line?
I'm not falling in line. I'm trying to get there and get it over with. Get it done.
I think you're just willing to listen to these two because they're La Sombra. Because the Elena
that is
I know
such a
would have been on
bullshit. I
that
don't
boat
even-
with me.
No, ma'am, you do not get to pull that card with me. That is not the case. I don't even like La Sombra. Most of the time.
And yet here we are.
Cassandra, you know damn well that whatever, if you, this is what you're wanting to do, this is 100% what you're wanting to do. To hell with everything else, that I would absolutely follow you and I'd make sure nothing happened and we would do this.
And we're doing this.
What do you want to do, Cassandra? I wanted to get it over with. I wanted to get to where we need to go, and I want to end it once and for all because I have been dealing with it long enough. We have all been dealing with it long enough. But if this is what you want to do, then I will go over there with you. I will go right back over there onto that boat, and we will tear it apart.
No, I want to get done what you need to get done. I don't want to see you lose yourself to a single-mindedness.
I'm not losing myself to a single-mindedness. I want it to be over.
Then we'll get it over. We'll get it done, I promise.
I don't want to continue to do the things that we want to do, and then one day look over our shoulder and there he is. And then unprepared.
I get that. It was just a lot of fun over there.
I know, and I really want to have fun too. You know I like to have that fun, and I want to do that. I just really want to get this done. Over. No more Connor, no more Cervantes, no more priests. None of it. Just you and I. Cabo, the world, whatever we want to do. Watch it all burn, for all I care.
Then let's kill ourselves one more sire.
We can still throw a few Molotov cocktails before we leave.
Okay. Okay.
In the liquor cabinet.
Okay.
I'm gonna take her by the hand and we're gonna go look for a liquor bottle.
Oh my god.
Victor, I'm assuming you've been driving away from the carnage at this particular point in time. You're muted.
I think me and Silas are going to have a conversation.
Oh boy.
Gosh, about
fuck.
what?
Shit.
Fair enough.
I got a critical success, by the way, to grab him.
Okay.
I think I'm keeping him grabbed on the bridge.
Okay.
Silas,
Yeah.
you did what, and this is in Arabic, you did what the redhead said to do.
She did the thing again.
You're supposed to be better than that. I taught you to be better than that.
I don't exactly remember you being able to stand up against it either.
I'm talking about what you did, not about me. Do you honestly consider yourself to be lesser than her? A Toreador?
No. No, I don't.
You could have fooled me.
I fucked up. What do you want me to say?
That. And that you'll do as I said. You were supposed to pick off a few that were distracted and bring them here. Instead, you decided to play linebacker and caused a mess. I could have plucked her right out of the center of that and it would have been over. Now we have a ship to burn.
They wanted to burn shit anyway. Let them do it.
I suppose that's a silver lining. But you and I both know what I taught you to be and how right now you were not that. Or would you rather go with our cousins and hang out with the Camarillas? That way
Get fucked!
you can that way you can suck on the toes of the Toreador all you want.
You know, that's not what I want.
Good. Be better next time. Remember what you are.
I slipped once. It won't happen again.
This isn't the first time. expectations need to be met. I let go of him. Now go make sure they make a proper Molotov cocktail and soak the rags first, would you? I have a ship to drive.
No words. We'll just turn and walk out and walk off the bridge.
That's fair. Meanwhile, below deck, Elena and Cassandra have come across the liquor cabinet.
Okay, so this one right here, okay, this is the 120 brews. That should work, right?
Yeah.
We could test it. No, we don't want to test it here. It'll work. So we have this one and...
And Cassandra starts ripping up towels.
And there is, what is, it's a 181, I think. That work?
That'll work. I mean, pretty much anything that's not one of those girly drinks will burn if you light it.
Oh, good. Then we'll take all of them. I'm just going to start grabbing. No,
I mean, we'll go for the high proofs first, but, you know.
No, they said only 2, but we're just not. We're just gonna take them all. No, take them all. Yeah. And we're just gonna start making like Molotov cocktails right there.
Just sitting on the floor, cross-legged, making Molotovs.
And that's when Silas comes across them.
I'm just gonna hide them behind some of them behind my back, like.
You're not that sneaky.
Maybe not, but we're fun.
Oh well, I tried. I get an E for effort. Do you want to make a Molotov cocktail? I know you said only to 2, but there's so many options.
Yeah,
here.
we're gonna need to destroy that fucking boat, so we're gonna need...
Wonderful. See, because we can
Yes!
still have fun without killing, without like going over there and massacring with the blood and stuff. We just burn them all to death. It's fine.
Yeah, I like that. That's good
quickly.
too.
We're making them up and grabbing.
And then we'll head on up with armloads of Molotovs.
Which one of you, storyteller need to know, would have a source of igniting something? I'm guessing Cassandra.
Probably.
I definitely have a lighter. Yeah.
Matches, something, but
Yeah.
bag of holding.
We're going to get fun with a little bit of the rolls here. Who's lighting up what first?
Probably.
I mean, I'm still riding high here. I'll start lighting them.
Everybody, except for Victor, because Victor is occupied doing other things. Give me let's say a raw strike check.
Oh, fuck. What's that again?
Yeah, I
That
don't
is
remember that
a
one.
willpower and half of your humanity rounded down. It's a frenzy.
Oh.
That is a solid 6 successes.
3.
Silas is like, eh.
I remember Savat. I've done the fire dance before.
it's
I ain't
fire.
bothered.
Elena, how'd you do?
I did 3.
Cassandra?
3.
Holy fuck, that's fire. Get it away from me.
Yeah. Just like the last time we burned shit down.
Oh my god.
Give me a Dex and Athletics roll for Cassandra, since you had it in your hand.
I swear to god, am I about to have to like celerity grab this shit and throw it in the right direction?
Anything's possible.
I do have rapid reflexes. Will that help me here with this getting the fire away from my face roll?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So let's add celerity to that particular roll.
Lovely. 5.
You're pretty much right on target. You hit the almost in the center of the people that you were aiming at.
And Cassandra laughs maniacally as they start going up. She is clearly thrilled to her heart of hearts by this.
It's my turn, the lights are mine. I want to try to you.
Okay. And I'm going to light one for her.
Yeah, that'll be another rush, right?
Yeah, I
Chad?
thought so.
From me as well.
From everybody who is within eyesight.
I got 5 on that one.
4.
Four. Yeah, it's okay. It's a little bit of fire. Then Elena throws it. Dex and athletics.
Mm-hmm.
Again, standing by at the ready with rapid reflexes too.
That's entirely
Where it
fair.
needs to go.
4 critical.
Almost pretty close to on target where Cassandra threw hers.
And her eyes just get real wide and she just smiles.
More?
All of them.
More.
All of them now.
Yes.
We should throw them
All
all.
of them.
Like now, throw them all.
Just a few more, enough to make it go up.
All of them. Not to make it go all the way up. No mistakes.
We gotta burn the whole thing down, right? Come on, come throw one.
You know you want
Please?
to. Come on, this would be so much fun. Trust me, it's exhilarating.
I've thrown plenty of them.
Oh, come on.
But not tonight.
Don't be a sourpuss.
Get the fucking job done.
Somebody's cranky. You got in trouble, didn't you? I'm just gonna throw another one without lighting it, just to bother.
I mean, it'll still...
If you hit on target, it'll definitely light up. Give me a Dex and athletics for both of you. Cassandra, do you want to light yours?
Yeah, I'll light one more, and then we can probably just throw liquor at this.
Standing by
Okay.
again.
Everybody, rush rate check.
I got 3 on that.
4 again.
Elena, this time you're like, fire. Nah, I don't like that. And Cassandra launches it. Give me a Dex and athletics. And anybody else is throwing stuff, let's do one more Dex and athletics for the round.
4.
7.
That is incredibly on target. Almost exactly the person that you hit with the last one, because they're flailing around. They're on fire. And it splashes all over a bunch of other people.
Isn't it pretty? It's so pretty.
I wish we could do this every night.
We can. That's what's part of it. We can absolutely do this. For the most part, once we finish, like, let's do the thing that we need to be doing, and when we're leaving Seattle, we'll light it on fire. And just
Yes. Fuck the whole city.
fuck the city, absolutely. I hate Seattle. It's such a terrible city. Oh, it's going to sink. This yacht is going to sink. Hopefully it'll burn more before it sinks. It's got to...
Come on.
Can you hear
Go
the-
down.
the screaming?
When I see
They
that the
think
boat is
someone's
nice
gonna
and on
save them.
fire, I hit
Take
the
a breath.
accelerator.
Take a breath.
Yeah, it's turning into quite the fireball.
Should get the fuck out of here.
And for everybody playing the home game, that's 2 more humanity stains for Cassandra and Elena. For another mass murder.
Oh, the others will be so mad at this. Higher, higher. Burning fire. It is a music
fuck are we
like
gonna
a
make it to
choir.
I get us out of the marina and then I walk down to the deck. Did we have fun?
You can still see the flames. It hasn't sank yet.
Yes, it's very impressive.
You don't think it's fun?
It's beautiful. It's a work of art.
You're riding the high. They're not going to listen to you right now. You know that.
Absolutely not. Silas, sunproof the bottom deck.
Oh, Cassandra should pick a room.
Oh, yeah!
We should go pick
Silas
a
will head
room.
on downstairs.
And I'm gonna grab Cassandra's hand. Let's go pick a room. And
Let's go.
downstairs, right behind Silas.
Clattering down behind him.
And as we're going down, she's like, Silas is going to be upset right now because Silas got in trouble. Do you remember when Charlie would yell at me for stuff and then I would do the same
Oh,
thing?
no!
Days up.
Oh, I really didn't mean to get you in trouble, Silas. I'm really sorry. I swear.
No,
It
that'll
is
be
what it is.
fine.
Don't apologize for something that you can't take back. It's already done.
Do you want me to go yell at them
Apologizing
for
for
you?
anything like that is weakness. And
No,
it's
we're not
something I need
apologizing.
to
She's
tolerate.
not apologizing to you because, in all honesty, you should learn from the fact that, I mean, you're never going to be anything more than what you are right now unless you rise above that and understand that what
Yeah.
he says
And-
does not fucking matter. You are your own person. That's what Cassandra told me.
You don't belong to anyone.
Charlie would always do the same things. He would always
Ladies,
be so
I don't need you
disappointed.
to lecture me on what I already know.
Well, can we make it up
What
to
I
you?
do to chain my fucking beast and what I do to keep it in line is not something either of you understand. I fucked up. It's not anything to do with him. He called me out on it, as he should have, because he doesn't want me to slip. I'm not mad about him calling me out on it. I'm mad that it happened.
You're
It's all right.
mad because you had a little fun?
No, I'm mad because I failed at being able to resist someone else's ability.
Oh, nobody can resist Cassandra's. Don't feel bad about that. And really, man, nobody can. Not
No,
even her sire could
That's
do
not how
it.
this works. You can enjoy killing all you want. It still fucks with your beast, doesn't it? Same thing here.
No, my beast is pretty chill, honestly.
It keeps it quiet.
Yeah, you are fading humanity, and your increasingly dead appearance sort of says otherwise. Pick the rooms that you want. Let's improve them.
Come on, Cassandra. We can go have I'm sure that there's a bath or something. We can pretend there's money in it. If that makes you
Okay.
feel better.
There's probably bubbles. We'll have a bubble bath and get clean.
Sure, that works for me too. Come on. I'm going to take her hand and we're going to go find the biggest fucking room in the yard.
Yeah.
Because I know that's what's going to make her happy.
Yeah.
And on that note, it's a good time to cut off this particular episode now that they're back on their way to Seattle.
20 minutes ago was the time to cut this episode off.
What kind of a storyteller would I be if I cut you guys off before the mass murder? I mean, honestly.
Victor is so
And
done
the
with our
disappointed
shit.
sire television.
Oh, that was amazing.
That was fabulous.
So, thank you all for watching, and for any bits or subscriptions you've given us on the channel, they all go to a lot of the people on screen, and we'll do some quick outros to. I don't even know. We are not back for Delve into Darkness as of yet. We will be back soon for Delve into Darkness. So we'll be raiding into somebody else for this particular weekend. So let's do the outros for our special guest first. So let's go in reverse order, and we'll go with Jonathan first.
Hello, everybody. My name is Jonathan. I played Silas Scouten, who had a real roller coaster of a night. I am the community manager for Jackalope Live Action Studios. I am also one of the creative partners for Cerberus Interactive Media. You can find me on a number of different things, 2 seasons of Cult, Sinners, and Saints. You can find me on the Nuaden Chronicles. You can find me on the amazingness that was Skin Deep. And this winter, you'll be able to find me as one of the new coterie of Atlanta by Night.
And Matt.
Hi, I'm Matthew Webb. I played Victor Christos, the disappointed Lasombra. And I can be found online as Matt Stormcrow on Twitter, TikTok, and elsewhere. And I am the creative partner, one of the creative partners at Jackalope Live Action Studios, and the creative lead of The Night in Question, the big high-budget Sabbat LARP that we're running this September.
And Lex.
Hi, I'm Lex. I was Cassandra, the Humanity 10 Toreador, obviously. Doing good here. You can find me all over the place. I do things and stuff. You can just find me everywhere, honestly. Yeah, keep an eye on my social medias, or you can always catch me on my OnlyFans as Redhead Vixen, and that is it for me.
Buy Lex's book.
Buy Lex's book.
Buy Lex's book. Talk amongst yourselves for just a second.
Like,
There's a reason they
I
call
have a
us.
copy.
There's a reason they call us the Murder Twins.
Buy Lex's book.
I wonder why.
I
So
don't
much
know.
murder. I mean, they clearly call you the Murder Twins because you're both about to reach Golconda, right?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
This close.
You're
Humanity-
right there.
Humanity 10. Well, there's a 1 and a 0 involved. They may be flipped.
I mean, I've already been human-ish once, human-adjacent.
Human adjacent.
Oh.
Oh,
And Sam.
Hi, everybody. I'm Samantha McLarty, and I have been Elena Cortez. And I'm really bad at fucking outros, but there's a link tree somewhere. Follow the social. I post what I'm doing, when I'm doing it there. I'm bad at this. Somebody else just... There's lots of other stuff to say. I don't know what it is, though, so next.
Sam's on a lot of stuff.
I'm so bad at outros, guys. Like, so bad.
it's all right.
Samantha
I've
is an
forgotten
amazing
twice.
person. Next.
Thank you.
Twice in a row
Aw.
to drop any of my
You
socials,
do like
so don't
me.
feel bad.
And this guy's Storyteller Steve. We have Delve coming back soon. This is our season finale for Adjacent by Night. We will be back at some point soon, but first we're going to be doing some Hunter the Reckoning with the regular Adjacent cast, and this lovely person over here, Jonathan, will be joining as a regular member of the Cell of Hunters. So we're going to get into some ridiculous shenanigans there, because it's my first time storytelling Hunter. I've always wanted to play. I haven't had a chance to storytell. And yeah, there's going to be a lot of shenanigans. I'm doing a deep dive through a whole bunch of urban myths and stuff like that to find stuff. Apparently, the old Werewolf Storyteller's Handbook had stuff on like the Jersey Devil. Who knew? This guy knew. And buy some of our merch. As per usual, all of our merch, some of it, if you purchase it, 20% of our regular merch goes to the Trevor Project. 50% of any of our Pride designs go to the Trevor Project year round. We don't actually do it just for June. So help out the Trevor Project, and you can help pay all the people on stream. So we will see you at some point soon with some Hunter and with Delve coming back, and there will be some Changeling returning in the future as well. So we will see you when we see you next. Keep an eye on them socials. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.